Welcome to Psych Sessions at ACT 2022. That's STP's annual conference on teaching, where Psych Sessions had a booth set up for live recording. I'm Garth Neufeld. We suggest that you listen to these short interviews in order, starting with episode 1, where we explain what this series is. We want to thank all of our guests for their participation, and of course, STP. Now, please enjoy. This is Psych Sessions at ACT 2022. So it is Saturday morning. Is it Saturday?
It is Saturday.
Saturday morning at the annual conference on teaching. Jason Spiegelman, thanks for joining me here at the Psych Sessions table. And I just wanted to pull you aside for a few reasons. But first of all, checking in, how's the conference going for you?
Oh, it's a fantastic conference. It's really easy to see why so many people love coming, because these are our people, and this is what we do. So it's been so well organized by Lindsay, and everybody here is having a great time.
Yeah, I think so. You had a crew of people out for dinner with you last night. You were telling me about trivia. I mean, it's just nonstop. Good stuff, right?
Oh, I mean, and everybody knows after you come to a few of these, it's as much social as it is professional.
Absolutely.
And that's why I can't speak for anybody else, but that's why it's so good for my soul, seeing all the people who I just think of as friends and I enjoy spending time with.
I know that there's some bias going on here, but we really do feel like we're the only group that has this much fun together, don't we?
Oh, there's no bias. That's a fact. It's actually been studied.
Yeah, totally. Well, hey, man, I just wanted to pull you aside because, first of all, I loved your remarks yesterday. I thought that was really, really a nice acceptance speech, and people maybe don't know yet what I'm talking about. But you were awarded the Wayne Whiten Teaching Award for 2-year colleges. That was awarded to you by the Society for the Teaching of Psychology. So, first of all, huge congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I know that, like, what goes into that process of applying for that job?
Well, first, the elephant in the room, somebody else in this conversation has won this award before, yeah. It was a long conversation. I spoke with Bill Altman a couple of years ago because he was a winner and he was involved in the selection, and I asked him about this, and he told me, he said, listen, when you're ready when you think you're ready to put yourself forward for this, I'll be happy to nominate you. So Bill was my nominator, and then he and I worked together over email and over the telephone for the better part of a couple of weeks, sort of putting the application together. And, you know, it's a labor of love. Putting that application together took many hours because you have to answer all the questions and figure out what you want to present and what you don't want to present. And the final application that I submitted was north of 50 pages when you add all of the documentation to support the things that you say you've done. So you put it all together and then you wait.
Yeah. And I guess because I've been through that process too, and I think probably lots of our listeners have, and if they haven't, they should apply for these kinds of awards. They really should, or be nominated.
Absolutely, and I think that when they say self-nomination is encouraged, that's not lip service. They really want people to understand the value of saying, I do really good things, I'd like to be acknowledged for it.
Yeah.
And I mean, we all have a little bit of ooginess about putting ourselves up like that, but it's really important. Some of what you were talking about yesterday with imposter syndrome speaks to that. Some of what Melissa Maffeo was talking about yesterday with burnout speaks to that, is how those things come from not being willing to say, I'm worthy of consideration of acknowledgement.
Yeah, it's so important for people to do that. And if you need a boost, just call Jason Spiegelman and he'll tell you how good you are. I think that's what you just said right there.
You're good enough and you're smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like you.
That's exactly what I was hoping for. Hey, so I just wanted to say, I know you've been a guest before on Psych Sessions, but I did want to pull you aside. We're doing these short little interviews, and I wanted to celebrate this with you. It's a big moment. Your wife was with you. Yeah,
it was really nice to have her come. She doesn't typically come to the conferences with me. She prefers not to, but it was wonderful to have her with. And again, thank you for the nice words. It's a great award to win. It's a real honor, and it feels good to do it among so many friends and colleagues. Yourself included.
Well, thank you, and congratulations. And I guess I'll be seeing you around in person.
I sure hope so.
Thanks,
Garth.
Did you know that Psych Sessions just launched a website? It's at PsychSessions.org. Check it out to see all our series, and be sure to sign up for the monthly newsletter. We won't fill your inbox with anything but the best curated content from Psych Sessions and our friends. Thanks for listening.